Hello guys and gals, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy VIII. I really do want to apologize for the lack of uploads for the last few days. It's just like, so much has happened, and I swear to God, the gods of LPs do not want me to LP this game. I swear, because I've tried like 4 different recording programs, like all of them have lagged for some reason, and I finally found one. I went back to the one I had before, formatted my computer, but anyways, we're going to continue on. Last episode we explored the basically the whole garden. In this episode we're just going to go, what Quistis told us to do, is go out to the front of the school. So let's continue to do that. I really, again, I do want to apologize just because, every time I've tried to record, something's come up where I've been gone for multiple hours, and by the time I get back I'm really freaking tired, and it's just like, oh my god. It's just been very inconvenient. But, again, I have to apologize because this episode is going to be kind of boring because it's just going to be a lot of explaining on what, this game is all about, and I can put into perspective what the junctioning system actually is, and yeah, so that's good. Alright, so this is basically just the front of the garden. Here's the draw point. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go into the menu system right now. Actually, no. No, I won't. I'll do it once we leave the garden, because you can just walk out the front door. There she is. And she's in her other outfit, too. Whee! I have a few things to explain before we head off. GFs give us strength. The stronger the GF, the stronger we become. So here's a brief explanation on junctioning a GF. And I'll explain it in my own terms, so let's just skip this one. There we go. If you hold triangle, it'll skip a tutorial. Everything okay up to now, you can always check back by accessing tutorial by the menu. Okay. Once we get to the fire cavern, I'll explain how to junction magic. Use the command draw during battle to stock magic from your enemies. Be sure to have some stocked. Ready to go? Fire cavern used for the test is located east of here. And important stuff is located in blue, like it is in Final Fantasy VII. I think it's also blue. Just like its important areas are highlighted or whatever. So now we're out here in the world map, I guess you could say. Get out our map, and there's a fire cavern over there. And in this game, if you're on a road like this, you won't go into battle for as long as you run. You won't, if you follow this road. Let me see if I can turn the map, pressing L1 and R1. There's a town over there. See it? That's called Balab. That's basically the town this whole place is based off of. Or Balab Garden. This is Balab Garden. That's the town of Balab. So. Or Balamb, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, whatever. So once you get into the grass, you will encounter enemies. Like every Final Fantasy game. Let's see if we can encounter one real fast. Come on, there we go. Alright, so, this is basically the battle system, obviously. Oh, bite bugs, okay. This will explain how his attack works. Quistis, you still remember? Or Squall, that. The R1 is a trigger. Pull just as you strike. Same for Renzokuken. That's his limit break, by the way. You might notice right off the bat that there is no magic and we have no commands. Well, that's because we don't really have anything. We don't have any GFs junctioned, so we have to do that. Let's just kill these guys. Quistis uses a whip, and Squall uses a thing called a gunblade, which is a weird weapon. But basically, what you do is right as you're about to hit, right now, you press R1, and it does a critical hit. You can get critical hits without pressing R1, but it's rare, like I said, But it's one of those things with Squall, it's like a always critical hit, which is awesome because it's always critical hits. Who doesn't want that? It's like Super Mario RPG in that sense. But these people can't get critical hits. I always thought you can mess with their button combinations too to always get a critical hit, but you really can't. So, and here's our experience. Yeah, 160. This is one of those games where it's a set experience for each level. Each level for this is always 1,000. It may seem like it's kind of broken and easy, but it actually isn't, because not many things will give you a lot of experience. Let's see. I think it's time to go into the menu and explain stuff. Here's the menu. It looks kind of dull, I will admit. The system doesn't look all that great. Let's start with let's see. Let's go to config. Change our stuff up. Stereo, that's good. ATB, scan always. Once. Here's where we can change the battle camera movement and crap. Let's change it to 100%. Battle speed, fast. Battle message, all kind of fast. Field message, all kind of fast. Analog input, I don't know what that does. Okay, so we have all that done. Here's our cards that we got from that one guy. Remember how he gave us like 7 cards? These are the really crappy cards he gave us. Like he gave us the Geezer, the Fungar, by Bug, Red Bug, Gyla, Gasper, Fast. I never know how to say this. Fasticolation or whatever. I'm not exactly sure how to say that, but basically there's 10 levels of cards. I think cards 1 through 6 are just regular like monsters, and then 7 are it's 1 through 7. These are like mini bosses. These are bosses. These are like summons or GFs. Like this and this are like GFs, bosses. I think, I'm not sure. But 10 level 10 are all player cards. And there actually is player cards in this game, and I'm going to be getting all of them. Pretty boring, but I'll make it interesting. I'll keep it interesting at least. Here are the GFs we have. Remember how we got them in the computer? Quetzalcoatl and Shiva? Well, okay. If you press X, then you bring up their number of abilities. Each GF has 2 pages of abilities. You get more abilities by learning these things, like HPJ, VIII, card, magic plus 20. That obviously increases your magic by 20%. Summon magic damage by 10%. All this, it's like upgrades your GF pretty much, and yourself. But we'll get into that a little bit later. HPJ and Vitality J. Let's see, what do I want to learn right now? I'll learn Thunder Magic, or no, I'll learn HPJ. That's good. And for Shiva, she also has like Strength J, Spirit J, Vitality J, all this crap. Again, kind of just levels up. This time I want Ice Magic Refine because you can get items here really early that get refined at pretty good Ice Magic. But let's get into that right now, actually. Okay, so the reason people don't like this game is because if you go to Junctioning, you see like each character, you see that little thing at the bottom with HP, Strength, Vitality, Magic, Spirit, Speed, Evasion, Hit, and Luck. Well, basically what you do is you summon, you equip the GF, and I don't know if you noticed, but with Quetzalcoatl, you saw a magic. Like it said Magic J, it said learned. Well, that means you can junction a certain magic to magic. And I can't really do anything now because I don't have any magic. So let's go cast magic, GF, and draw. That's usually what I go with unless I have something really good or an item that I need to use. Okay, so I'm gonna have to cut the Quetzalcoatl and give her Shiva. She has Spirit Junction. Here, I'll go back to this thing so you can see. See how it's like white in and the rest is gray? Well, here, let's see. Alright, so as you see, it's a Spirit Junction complete. So she can learn that. And these points, this is like 0/30. Basically, this is from when you beat enemies, you get these things called ability points. I think it's what they're called. And each one you get increases the one you're selected by that amount. So say you get 2 ability points from a monster, and it goes like it adds up to 2. So once you get 30, it automatically learns that ability, which is cool because basically this obviously says refine water and ice magic from an item, and we don't have that yet, so we have to learn it. So let me have all that junctioned, and let me explain the magic system. Let me get into another battle. Oh, perfect. One step. Final Fantasy logic. Okay, so let's get into a White Bug battle, or Gyla. That's actually better. Okay, so there is no like MP bar in this game. Basically, all you want to do is go to draw. Oops. Draw, and you draw from him, and you can draw these kinds of magic. I think this one is cure. Let me see. And basically, you just draw the magic you want from the monster. Okay, that is cure. So basically, you just instead of using a magic meter or MP, you just draw the amount of cures you want from the monster. Like say you want 10 cures, you draw cure multiple times and you get cure. The amount of MP you get from a monster depends on your magic stat. So for example, if I had that, if I had a lot of, let's see, I know Thunder Magic is really good for magic. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's, here, let me just draw Cure again, and then draw it again, which is her. Each monster has different Cure spells, and so yeah, that's it's really cool because like it adds more strategy in my opinion to this game. But a lot of people don't like it, and I can see why. It's very, very weird, like for sure. Let's kill this guy real fast. Come on. And another thing I like to point out is enemies actually level up with you. I don't remember the exact equation. I'll probably put like it in the video or something. But yeah, enemies actually level up with you, and it's kind of cool because like, you know, say he has Cure now, but at level 40 he'll have like Cure Aga and stuff like that. So in theory, you can actually like you can get the high level magic like right now, but it's hard to do. Here's some piece. See, I got 1 AP, so whatever abilities I had, it goes up by 1. And I'm actually gonna do some grinding right now. Let's see. I'm not gonna go to the fire cavern just yet. In a little bit. See that beach right here? Well, this is actually a great place to grind. Oh, darn it. Alright, sorry about that. Let's just bite bug. Actually, I'm just gonna talk through this battle. A good way to tell what magic a certain enemy has. Here, I'll actually go through the commands. When you draw something, you can either have, you know, their options. Usually, I think it's a max of 4. They can have 4 magics, different kinds of magic. And it's kind of annoying, but once you stock something, which is mean you put it in your inventory, you can't get rid of it. Like, you have to either cast it or combine it into something else or something. So if you want to just like know what magic they're using, just press the cast button and you'll use their magic on them. So like, say you cast fire, and it does like, I'm not sure why, but it does like a really random amount of damage. Like, I remember when I cast it with Quistis once, it did like 2. So it's like really random as to what, you know. And it's actually also kind of nice because if they have like a cure magic spell, you can just use their cure on you. So it's like awesome because, you know, I mean, you can use their magic on you. So it's like, it's one of those things, like, and a lot of enemies have cure magic, a lot of them. So it's not like you're, you know, using them. Plus there's a lot of items that, you know, like add on to your magic, which is cool. Like, you know, like, see those moonstone pieces? They basically turn into 5 of any of the first level magics, like fire, lightning, ice, cure, water, I think. I can't remember. But if I can get to this freaking beach, I can show you what these enemies are. Jeez. Alright. Basically, once you're on the beach, you'll always encounter this enemy called that Thactphilian F thing. You'll always encounter them here. That's the only enemy you can encounter on this beach. And there's 2 of them, always. But they give you 3 AP each, which is really nice for grinding. And basically, they're weak to Quetzalcoatl, but I just use all the GFs. Here you can teach the GF system. Each GF actually has their own HP. So when you use a GF, for example, when you get hit, they take the GF's HP and not yours. So it's one of those things that, like, it's cool because you can use them as many times as you want in battle, as many as you want, as long as they're alive. So basically, you see, like, he took 29 HP, but it took from Quetzalcoatl's HP. And the only thing that's bad about this is you have to see the whole animation of the summon every time you cast it. So it's kind of annoying, but it's really cool at the same time. Like, it looks like it would hurt a lot, but like, it really doesn't until like the later stages of the game when they're, you know, doing more damage, obviously. But like I said, I apologize for this long episode of explaining not like just the mechanics of the game, and I'll get into more detail when I actually get some stuff that I can actually use, not just like this going off nothing here. Blink. And after they get hit for a certain amount of damage, they actually come out of the ground. Well, one does. And you can press select to like get rid of your little menu thing. Now they're not very, like, they kind of resist ice magic, but I mean it's better than nothing, better than just attacking, you know. Like, if only you can, like, speed through these. Like, if I had an emulator right now, I would do it, but, there's really no point to it. I might just watch it. Don't worry, I'm going to do a lot of grinding off screen. I mean, you get the basic gist of what I have to do, right? Just basically fight these guys and use summons. That's all you gotta do. And I'm just going to grind for a couple of abilities. I'll explain the abilities as I get them, you know. Or, like, you know, as I see them, right? Like, I'm not going to leave you guys in the dust. This game is very confusing, and if I just kind of play it and, like, do everything I'm used to doing, you guys will get lost. For sure. I got lost when I played this game. But pretty much that's all really you have to explain for now. Like, I'll explain the card game, and certain things later, like what junctioning magic does to your stats and crap. It's a whole big long thing. Alright, level 9 for Quistis, Fish Fins, which is good. 6 AP. See, that's amazing AP for this part in the game. Like, I mean, it's obviously intention that because you can just grind there for hours, which is what I plan to do. Not hours, but I'll be here for at least an hour grinding. So, yeah, I think I'm going to call it a video now. I'll go into the Fire Cavern next episode of Final Fantasy VIII. This is FuryRising signing off, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you later.